Alright, yeah. Back again with another Bitcoin analysis. It's time to take a real in-depth look at what's going on right now in the market and the crypto space in general. So we've had the past 2 weeks, we've had some sort of pullback in the market here. So we made a brand new all-time high. I think that all-time high is like 42K. Right, so we can label this new all-time high. Right? And what I want to point out to you guys is that these past 2 weeks where we had downward momentum, we went from 42K back to 28K. So it's pretty, it's a steep pullback, but we've been going up for, what percent is that? 30% pullback. Perfect 30% pullback. Right, so we had a 30% pullback, which is, we haven't seen that. Like the pullbacks we've seen, we had a pullback on this weekly. It was 12%. No, wait, yeah, 9%. Let's pull back here. So in the past, it was 17%. Wait, was that 17 or 7? 17% pullback there in November, towards the end of November. But since then, we've pretty much been, not even pretty much, we went straight up, straight shot up, which is a good sign. But what goes up should come down, right? Or isn't that what they say? What goes up must come down. But let's look at this, right? So I'm put some new levels. The weekly open, we had a new weekly open yesterday. All right, so weekly open here. So if we get a 4-hour close below this weekly open, it's gonna start to move down again. Price is gonna start to move down again, right? So let's see, weekly open. That's a pretty ugly color. Alright, so we have the weekly open at 32,290. As long as we stay above that for this week, we should start to see higher prices. We should start to attack the order blocks. Let's see, so we have an order block here, which is a long target. What's that? 35.8. So when price decides to make a move up, these are the levels it's going to attack. 35.8, and then from there we have 38. Okay, so let's filter this down. Let me grab the monthly open. Monthly open of the 2020 open is 28,955. So we started 2021 at pretty much 29K. So we're still above it, so that's also pretty bullish. But how many days left in this month? This monthly candle looks somewhat bearish because of this wick here. it's pretty much pushing price down. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do start to move down for the short term. But let's see. So we have that. Let's go to the daily. Filter that out real quick. So on the daily, everything still pretty much matches up. I would not be surprised if we it's very possible we can lose this weekly open and test back 2800 for a double bottom. So right, so we have that bottom there, and then we should like print one next to it. Like that. But yeah, this area here is a very high chance that we will get some sort of bounce. Some type of bullish reaction at this level again. And I don't think, for me, I won't be exploring to short this market until we lose the yearly open. I should probably change this. Just yearly open. So as long as we're above 28K, we're good to continue. We're good with, like, the trend is still our friend and price is still going up. Anything else is just minor, and it's just a dip. And dips are opportunities that we should be capitalizing on. Warren Buffett said you buy the dip when there's blood in the streets. So like when everybody else is scared, when everybody thinks that it's about to fall, that's when you buy. Those are the best buying opportunities. So right now, everybody in the space is, I mean, like, besides Wall Street, all the retail traders, that they're on edge. They don't know if it's going to go up, go down, go up, go down. So lots of uncertainty right now. But we're losing the weekly open now. So we should probably make a trip, like I said, down to this green box. One thing I do want to point out is the last Bitcoin model that I had on Bitstamp. So right, the first move, I can rewatch the video I did the last time. Let's see. Okay, so the first time we broke all-time high, this 1100 all-time high that took us to 20K. That first time we broke it, we had a run up of 167%, and it took 58 days. So after breaking an all-time high. So if Bitcoin was going to repeat that process, the target would be 51K, and we are about we are about 40 days in. How much was that? 58 days? Let me make sure. Yeah, 58 days. So we still have about, in my opinion, because price is still bullish, right? We still have about 3 weeks, a little under 3 weeks to take out 51K. Okay, 51,400. Let me put that on my chart. So 51,400. So before any type of long lasting bear market or like short term macro trend, because like the market moves in cycles. So like just like how we've had this run up where we just went up for 4 months, it can like flip. So we can start to trend down for about the same. But before I start looking at those type of opportunities, I do believe 51K is the target for some time in February. But I could be wrong. But there is going to be, let me just make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Like I said, yeah, the trading plan is here. We'll short the yearly open, and then we'll start to put some targets. Let's see. We have 25K. It'll just start to move down. We have 25K, 27. And so forth. But let's leave these for now because, in my opinion, I wouldn't like it to go below the yearly open. I want it to hit 51K like it's supposed to, and then start to move down from there. But in between, while price does whatever it wants to do, there's going to be an immense amount of trading opportunity on the ride up to 50K. Lots and lots of opportunities. So I'm going to do my best to keep you updated because I'm trying to rate this market my damn self. So yeah, the plan is we're short the yearly open. We're long above the weekly open. But let's let price create some liquidity around here. Let's start to see an hourly candle close the weekly open before we start to go long. Yep, but that's it for now. I'm going to do a quick update on Ethereum next in another video because I know if I put it in one video, you're not going to watch the whole thing. But yeah, Bitcoin still, to me, price is still bullish. Anything in the short term are just dips and they should be bought. Like when I say dips should be bought, this is what I mean, right? Price fell from 40K to 30K, $10,000 bounce, 30K to 40K, fire trade. Same thing here. Came back down from 40K, test the yearly open again, 28K to 34K, fire trade. So it's natural to see price falling and want to be hesitant to buy. But just remember, the great Warren Buffett said you buy the dip when there's blood in the streets. And if you're just now coming into trading, one thing I would say to you guys is like as a trader you should think of yourself as some sort of athlete. Like compare yourself to some type of athlete. You don't want to be Like, let me use basketball for instance, right? Like, if you was on the basketball team, you don't want to be no bench warmer. You want to be in the starting five. So to be a good trader, you got to do what the greats do. You got to put in the work. You got to do the TA. You got to open the trades. It's not just going to come to you easy 1, 2, 3. It does not work like that. But however, if you have the mentality of a savage and the mental capacity to put in the work and want to get better every day, you will make something of yourself and you will be a great. But that's all for now. I'm going to make an Ethereum